business, okay? So you got your website here, you got YouTube, you got Facebook, you got Craigslist, you got solo providers, and then down here, this represents the flow of what happens when people opt in and they end up in Aweber. I just explained that again because I just pressed the record button. Thank you. So this sad, dropped, expired domain man, he's very sad. He was a domain that might have had a website developed on it. It might have been advertised all over the internet. And therefore, the person lets it go, but it still has traffic. So you look through the Excel file and you sort the Excel file by appraisals descending. And at the top, you'll see some pretty cool stuff. You might end up seeing a domain like dogtraining.net. You might see something like pianolessons.org. Now, they might have been a website like advertised all over the place. It might have been 20 years old. It could have tons and tons of hits. So you register that expired domain and you forward it to go here to your squeeze page. So if you bought dogtraining.net, then what are you gonna do with this page? If that's the way to look at this business, is you do all of this stuff first. All right? Isn't that funny? Start with an expired domain as what kicks off your business. You find dogtraining.net. You're like, oh my God, now I got to do a dog training YouTube. I got to do a dog training Facebook. I'm in the money. And you just go crazy with dog training. And then you're like, oh, I got to build a squeeze page for dog training. All right. So you build that squeeze page for dog training. All these resources here are pointing towards your squeeze page. And then, boom, you build a list of 100,000 people. So now you can log in at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you can click on the Aweber button. You can click that button, and you see cash. All right, it's straight up. That's a very simple way to say it. If you have 100,000 people in your list and you treat them good, and you're a funny guy, you got to be very funny. You click that button, and you get 5,000 hits, targeted hits. Now you could be promoting not a squeeze page anymore. You're not going to promote this anymore because people already seen that. That's where they came from. So now you're going to promote Isaiah Jackson's dog training course. Okay, right there. That's what you do at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, then you promote Matt Marvel, Matt, this guy on the webinar. You promote his crazy political stuff. A commission for, with the preppers, they buy Matt's stuff. He does the survival stuff, teaches people how to, make their own weapons and stuff like that. People pay a lot of money for that, $97. So you promote that with, look, but you're not going to promote that if your list isn't a survival list. You're going to have to promote dog training stuff, all right? You see what I'm saying? Don't promote anything else other than dog training because of this. But you might have gotten an expired domain like endoftimes.com, and it has traffic. And then therefore, this squeeze page would now be a survival squeeze page that has like a picture of Donald Trump blowing up everything. And then you're going to build a list that has all sorts of paranoid people who are building bomb shelters and stuff. And they got tons of money to spend. So you're in the money. Let's talk a little bit about these individual resources that are going to make you a very, very wealthy person. First of all, this is the inside of my YouTube account. This is in real time, okay? It's very exciting. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're looking at the last 12 days, okay? In the last 12 days, I acquired 1.2 million views, which is up 281% compared to the previous period. That's right, I am the bomb. Next, you can see the watch time. We're at 1.3 million minutes of watch time. We have the average view duration is 1 minute, which is pretty good. Short attention spans are captivated by our crazy antics on the YouTube account. We post all sorts of stuff that you would have thought that we would not be able to do on YouTube, but YouTube actually loves what we do. We've never had any violations or anything. But we do include all sorts of violence and nudity and cash being thrown on strippers and strip clubs and all sorts of cool stuff like that. I actually recommend using the First Amendment. Your call it a privilege if you'd like or whatnot. It is a right. You have a right to speak your mind. So you go on to YouTube and you speak that mind and look straight in the camera and recommend something that you wholeheartedly have experience in. Like, for instance, if you have been through a divorce, you can do a video that talks about how to survive a gold digging parasitic human being that is out to get you, blood. And in this description box of the video on YouTube, you can promote a divorce product on ClickBank. So with that being said, I'd like for you guys to go into the questions box and you try to show me how, you think you know everything. You tell us exactly what you're doing and how much money you've made and how many clicks you get every day. And please don't blame it on anyone else but yourself if it's low clicks. So basically, also, what I would like to show you is if you were to go to YouTube and you type in Mr. Wolf Pulp Fiction, okay? And Isaiah Jackson will agree with this. I want you to watch this clip, okay? It's the wolf in Pulp Fiction. It's a very, very good clip. I'll just turn this down and wait for it. But I'll put this in the description box. This is exactly who me and Isaiah and Matt are, all right? We're Mr. Wolf, okay? Now, in this scene, this movie...
Thank you, Jimmy.
Let's watch it a little bit. It's good clip.
I think fast, I talk fast, I act fast.
Take the body, stick it in the trunk. Now, Jimmy, this looks to be a pretty domesticated house. That would lead me to believe that in the garage, you're under the sink, you got a bunch of cleaners and cleansers and shit like that.
Yeah, Mr. Wolf, under the sink.
Good. What I need you two fellas to do is take those cleaning products and clean the inside of the car. I'm talking fast, fast, fast. You need to go in the back seat, scoop up all those little pieces of brain and skull. Get it out of there. Wipe down the upholstery. Now, when it comes to upholstery, it don't need to be spick and span. You don't need to eat off it. Just give it a good once-over. What you need to take care of are the really messy parts. The pools of blood that are collected, you got to soak that shit up. Now, Jimmy, we need to raid your linen closet. I need blankets, I need comforters, I need quilts, I need bedspreads. The thicker the better, the darker the better. No whites. Can't use them. We need to camouflage the interior of the car. We're going to line the front seat and the back seat and the floorboards with quilts and blankets. So if a cop stops us and starts sticking his big snout in the car, the subterfuge won't last. But at a glance, the car will appear to be normal. Jimmy, lead the way. Boys, get to work.
Please would be nice.
Come again?
I said a please would be nice.
Get it straight, Buster. I'm not here to say please. I'm here to tell you what to do. And if self-preservation is the thing you possess, you better fucking do it and do it quick. I'm here to help. If my help's not appreciated, lots of luck, gentlemen.
No, Mr. Wolf. It ain't like that. Your help is definitely appreciated.
Mr. Wolf, listen, I don't mean disrespect, okay? I respect you. I just don't like people barking orders at me, that's all.
If I'm curt with you, it's because time is a factor. I think fast, I talk fast, and I need you guys to act fast if you want to get out of this. So, pretty please, with sugar on top. Clean the fucking car.
All right, so that is very, very good and very accurate. All right, so that's what we're talking about. I'm gonna go out and get some lobster and some shrimp, and I'll try to make it back for the end of the webinar. But I'll tell you guys one thing: if you're here in the webinar, you definitely got to get into. I'm gonna do my little plug, and I'm gonna tell you to go to dialjamie.com and sign up because we got this free trial. So I can be your doctor. That's right. Very, very awesome. We've had amazing success, and if you saw the email I sent out, got a really kick-ass kickstart plan. You'd be up and running in 24 hours or whatnot. All right, so yeah, definitely go to dialjamie.com and get in. All right, we're gonna have a lot of fun, you and me. We're gonna be selling domains for anywhere from 20K to 500K, depending on what it is. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. You guys are the bomb. Bye.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, now watch this real quick. I'm going to take the screen now, I think.